Hello, football fans, and welcome to today's ACSA Primetime action. We have a great Big Southwest Conference matchup for you guys here today as the Hayes College Indians, coming in ranked number 8 in the nation, go on the road to play against the Sugarland State Cowboys in what should be a great game that will have conference and national implications. If you're excited about today's matchup, do me a favor and please smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you do happen to be brand new. Let's go ahead and get to this game between the Hayes Indians and the Sugarland State Cowboys. Let's get it in, boys. So with that all said and done, it is now time to officially get this game underway between the Hayes College Indians and the Sugarland State Cowboys. Hayes going to be starting with the football, as they're going to actually start with a nice run up the right-hand side, able to get across the 35-yard line before being brought down. So a nice little start to the drive for the Indians as they continue to go to that ground game as well, already getting across midfield for a first down for the Indians. But a few plays later, they're facing third and long, though. Gotta make a play here, force to pass the football, as Allie will indeed drop back the pass, force to scramble out, but he's going to be sacked in the backfield anyways. So it stops a promising first drive for Hayes College as they punt the football back to Sugarland State, who has one of the most explosive offenses in the entire country. So we'll see if that trend can still continue. As 2nd and 10, they go to the right-hand side, going to Persig, who's able to make some guys miss, and is finally brought down but not before getting across midfield, though. As now, 2 plays later, 2nd and 12, Cooper dropping back the pass. He's looking around, going to go ahead and just scramble upfield. He's going to pick up the first down himself, and they are now deep inside Hayes College territory, getting across the 40-yard line thanks to that scramble. As now, 2nd and 8, Cooper will drop back the pass this time, throwing a ball and delivering it over to Kevin Gross, who gets him into the red zone for the very first time today. As the Cowboys still continue to move forward now, 1st and 10, Cooper making some guys miss and is eventually brought down for an 8-yard gain. As next play is a 2nd and 2, Cooper dropping back, gonna go over in the middle. He's got a man, he's got Reese in the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. And Sugarland State, on their very first drive of the game, is going to go ahead and strike first in this one, taking a very early 7-0 lead. And then not only did they get a touchdown on their first drive again, they actually turn around and force a free and out on Hayes' next possession. So here's Sugarland State with the football once again, picking up the first down, and on top of that, getting a pass interference penalty called in favor of the Cowboys. So that's going to tack on some extra yardage thanks to that penalty. As now they'll face 2nd and 10. Going to go over the middle to Watson. A nice deep slant route that's able to go for a nice gain. Get him across the 40-yard line as the Cowboys once again in Hayes territory. We'll see if they can get 2 consecutive touchdowns on their last 2 drives. As for right now, they face 3rd and 2 right about now. Cooper going to go ahead and make some adjustments at the line of scrimmage, as Cooper will take it from under center, drop back the pass, throw it over the middle, but it's overthrown. Receiver could not catch up to it, unfortunately. In a promising drive, it does have to end with a failed 3rd down conversion, so the Cowboys did have to settle for a field goal. But with that being said, Cowboys still own a 10-0 lead. As we'll see if Hayes College can respond now. Thanks to a 10-0 lead. And that is exactly the opposite of what you wanted to do right now. Forcing, getting a fumble, not how you want to get going here to try to get back to this game. Thankfully, they do force a free and out, but because they were so deep inside their own territory when they fumbled that football, they're still able to turn a field goal out of it. And so Hayes College now coming in down 13-0. And we'll see if they can respond. They are indeed in Sugarland State territory for the first time today. As now, 2nd and 10. Allie going to the left-hand side. Tries to get it thrown short to his receiver, but is deflected away Now they face third and long. Owie going to try to pick up the first down. It's a really good effort, but it's no good, and that's how this first half's going to end. Very impressive performance so far for the Cowboys, starting off with a 13-0 lead. As now with that being said, we'll go ahead and get to the second quarter of this ball game, as Hayes College will look to get their first points on the board, as the kick is up and it is actually short. Did not have enough to make that catch right there. And so now 1st and 10 coming up here for the Cowboys, as they were able to come away with a missed field goal. But look on what happens on the very next play. They fumbled the football back, and so it's just like a glorified punt, you know, for Hayes, as now they have the football again in their own territory, able to turn around and now get it 1st and 10 inside the 15, as Owie will throw over the middle, get to Paulina, but he lets the football go, able to get the pass broken up at the last second. So now 2nd and 10, Owie dropping back, gonna go ahead and try to scramble upfield, looking for the first down marker, and will be just shy. But a 3rd and short coming up, though. We'll see if they do a power run. And they will do just that for Sapone, who doesn't get into the end zone, but does get the first down. The 1-yard line monster prevent them from getting into the end zone for right now. But that won't last long, though, as Rodney Allen able to get up in there and get into the end zone for the very first time today. The number 8 team in the nation getting their first points on the board and cutting this thing back down to a 1-possession game, as we'll now look to see if Sugarland State can respond. It looks good for them so far, already across midfield, as Jonathan Cooper and company look to continue to play very impressively, as we have a nice throw up the right-hand side. Unfortunately, it's overthrown. The idea is there, but just not the execution, as Jonathan Cooper will now try to run it up the middle for a little bit of a quarterback sneak. Is able to go for a 9-yard gain. Is now 3rd and 1 coming up here. We'll see what the Cowboys can come up here, as Persig is going to try to pick up the first down and will do just that. Good run defense by the Indians, but still able to find the first down nonetheless, as it moves the chains as they go to Gross, but it's broken up. Another incomplete pass. Is now 2nd and 10. Thinks that incompletion going over the middle, and this time this is caught. Is able to get upfield for a nice gain. Get him across the 15-yard line in the process. Is now 1st and 10. Cooper going over the middle, tries to throw it in there into the end zone, but it's broken up. As now the Cowboys will try again, this time a 5 wide-out set. Going to try to throw quickly over to the right-hand side, but let him too far towards the out-of-bounds marker. So another incompletion makes it 3rd and 10, as Cooper this time will try to get to the end zone. It's broken up at the very last second. So another field goal that the Cowboys had to settle for, but it does at least make it a 2-possession ball game, as the Cowboys do now enjoy a 16-7 lead, getting close to midway through the second quarter of play, as the Indians already facing a 3rd and short. Can they convert this 3rd down? They kind of struggled with that today, of course. As now Owie dropping back the pass, he's looking around, actually going to go ahead and scramble, getting away from some defenders, and is able to get across the 40-yard line for a huge first down, moving the chains for the Indians. As we have another 1st and 10 once again. Owie looking, going to go to the left-hand side, but it's overthrown, though. So again, 2nd and 10. Owie dropping back again. He has a clean pocket, tries to get to Purvis, and he has the ball knocked away from him as well. So another incompletion, leading to a 3rd and long. Can they generate some more offense, as they're sitting on their 41-yard line right about now? As Owie will drop back for a 3rd time in a row, almost getting a catch, but unfortunately this time it's actually dropped. And so they are forced to punt it away to the Sugarland State Cowboys. They are set to take over. They had a good drive last time out, but were only able to come away with a field goal. We'll see if they can improve on those results from the previous drive. As we have 2nd and 5 coming up here. Persig ready to take the carry up the middle for a first down for the Cowboys. And they're already close to midfield here. As again, 1st and 10. Cooper going to try to throw it to the left-hand side. That is incomplete. Good one-on-one coverage out on the outside. As they face 3rd and 7 a couple of plays later. Cooper will try to drop back the pass. Gets it to Solins, but he has it broken up at the last second as well. So Sugarland State has to punt the football back over to the Hayes College Indians. And so no further damage is done. It still remains 16-7 for right now. As Allie will drop back the pass once again. All the time in the world. Can make himself a sandwich if he wanted to in that pocket. But chose us to leave the safety of the pocket. Go ahead and scramble and pick up that 1st down. I don't blame him. It's now 2nd and 9. Allie dropping back again. Making a man miss and making a couple more guys miss as well. Before being brought down just short of the marker. Is now facing 3rd and short. Just need 1 more yard to pick up the 1st down here. As Allie will actually going to try to throw it this time around. He had a man. But in double coverage, it just was not a very high probability kind of catch. And the odds favor the Sugarland State Cowboys that time around. And so Sugarland State once again with the football. Able to get a 1st down initially. But it looks like their offense is starting to sputter a little bit as well, as despite that 1st down play, they couldn't do anything after that. So now Hayes College has the football once again. This time with about 1:30 left to play here in this 1st half. As it's been a tightly contested game for the most part so far. As Allie and company is going to try to get some points on the board before the end of this 1st half. We'll see if the Indians can go ahead and get it done against the Cowboys, as Ulmer is able to get them to midfield already. As now 1st and 10 coming up here. Allie dropping back to pass once again. Got a clean pocket, going to try to scramble upfield. Interesting path that he decided to take, but does eventually slide down. But once again though, not a lot of time left on this clock. It's down to just a handful of seconds. So this will probably be the last play of the 2nd quarter. As Roach makes a man miss. Hang on, guys. Does he get in? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Hayes College. And what a way to end the 1st half. Throwing it short, but still running their way into the end zone. And the Hayes Indians cut it to a 2-point game going into half. 2nd half coming. And now, speaking of which, it is now time to get that 2nd half officially underway now, as Jonathan Cooker and company are there to start with the ball to begin this 2nd quarter of play. As now we got ourselves 2nd and 8 coming up. Cooper throwing to the left-hand side. That is incomplete, however. So now a 3rd and long coming up for the Cowboys. And Cooper is in the shotgun, ready to take the snap. As Cooper is actually going to try to run it in all by himself. But unfortunately, that being said though, does not work out for him. And so they give it back to the Indians. For the first time today, they have an opportunity to take the lead. We'll see if they can actually get around and get the job done, as Polino is able to make the catch off the deflection. Is now 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Allie going to go ahead and try to scramble upfield for a quarterback sneak. Able to pick up a few more yards after that. As now 2nd and 5. Allie going to Omar, who's going to try to run to the 1st down marker, but he fumbles the football, and the Cowboys recover. And so Sugarland State has the ball inside the 30-yard line, looking for a golden opportunity to score. But look what happens on the next play. An interception. So the Hayes College makes a huge play for them, but it does come at a price. However, they are inside the 5-yard line, so having to deal with the shadow of their own goal line, as now they are just going to simply try to get some distance between them and the end zone that sits behind them. Don't want to have a safety right now, as that makes a field goal impossible if you want to go for the lead. As now it still sits as a 2-point game, and they're going to be facing a 3rd and long as well here, but it's only going to get worse. An illegal procedure on the Hayes offensive line. Now makes this 3rd and 17. We'll see if they can convert this first down here as they're still inside the 10-yard line. Allie gonna throw over the middle, gets it to Johnson, who makes the man miss. Only had one more person to beat between him and the first down marker. But the defensive back does a really good job of making a very impressive open field tackle. And so another punt towards the Sugarland State Cowboys. And they get great field position to start because the defense did its job. And because the defense did its job, Sugarland State already deep in Hayes territory. Already sitting inside the 30-yard line as Cooper will throw over the middle once again. Get it over to Watson. Over for a nice little 5-yard gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 5 coming up here. Jonathan Cooper with the snap, getting ready to go. Ready to go ahead and get up the middle for a quarterback sneak. But it's not even close to the first down marker though. As Sugarland State again for what is the 4th field goal of the day for the Sugarland State Cowboys. They tack on a few more points to make this 19-14, but man, this kicker has certainly been busy today. Who's the Sugarland kicker is 4 for 4 today, so you gotta give him to him for these field goals. As they face another 3rd and 6, H College does. Now in a position they have to score a touchdown in order to take the lead. As they throw over the middle, get it to Roche, who gets them across the 45-yard line for the first down. And the Indians got the keys out as they are trying to put together a drive. It's now 1st and 10. Gonna go deep over the middle. Has a man and connects with Kelly. Kelly coming up with a nice catch. This is one of the best drives that the Hayes College Indians have put together here. At least it's been a while since we've seen the Indians score. And now 2nd and 7 coming up a few plays later. Allie in the shotgun, ready to pass the football over the middle, but it's almost intercepted. Actually was very fortunate that the ball fell harmlessly to the ground. And now a 3rd and long here. Allie looking around, gonna throw this thing deep towards the end zone. The quarter of the end zone, no good, not open for business. Hayes College settling for a field goal. And now it sits 19-17 late here in this 3rd quarter of play, as they actually are getting ready to go ahead and kick this football back to the Sugarland State Cowboys. And you know, this Sugarland special teams unit is pretty darn good, and you can see why right there. 18, gone like a girl in a country song. Touchdown Cowboys. And just like that, and thanks to an extra point as well, they are able to go ahead and make this a 2-score game once again. Now Hayes College desperately needing to get themselves a response here. As now down 2 possessions. You would love to get some more points on the board at the very least. Doesn't necessarily have to be a touchdown right now, but you got to come away with points at the end of this drive. That is your objective here today if you are a Hayes Indians fan. As we got 1st and 10 right here. Allie dropping back under center. Going to go over the middle, but it's dropped. A drop pass, making it 2nd and 10 now. As Allie will try once again. This time throwing short to the flat. And there's a miscommunication there. So 2 unforced errors by this offense. And now facing 3rd and long. Going to try to make something out of nothing. But they can't get the job done. And Sugarland State not only has the football, but they sure have momentum on their side as well. Carrying a 2-possession lead as Persig will go ahead and take it to the outside. And is able to pick up a 1st down in the process. As that is the 3rd quarter of play ending right there. Sugarland State carrying a 26-17 lead going into the final quarter. Now, with all that being said, it is time to officially get that 4th quarter underway. The Cowboys starting off with a 3rd and short right about now, as Cooper will drop back the pass, try to go it over the middle and gets a connection for Gross, who gets him inside the 25-yard line once again. Sugarland State with another drive, looking to put an early dagger in the number 8 team in the nation. Can they do what it takes to pull off the upset here in Big Southwest Conference play? As 3rd and 6 coming up now. Now thrown over the middle. Tries to get it in there, but it's incomplete though. And so, another 1st and 10 coming up. Cooper set to drop back, tries to throw it to the left-hand side. Still incomplete. And you know, Hayes' defense needs to come up strong here as they did not get much help from their offense. Their offense actually went 3 and out. So a very bad time to go cold right now as they need points on the board desperately. Instead, their defense is hoping they can get a stop here. 3rd and 2 coming up here as Cooper will drop back the pass, go over to the left-hand side, gets it to Gross again. Another 1st down for the Cowboys. And this gets them inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Cooper will be sent to drop back the pass. He's looking around. He's going to throw this thing deep. He's got a man. And Noel is able to make the catch for him. Able to get a nice gain right there. And now 3rd and goal coming up here for the Cowboys. And Cooper will drop back the pass. Gonna try to run into the end zone. He's gonna be knocked short. Just a few yards away. Sugarland State getting a field goal, but still a 2-possession game. And this thing is not over yet. We'll see if the Indians can get into the end zone, though. They have to get an end zone score. And might have to go for 2 points at some point. But right now, they just gotta focus on this 3rd and 11 right now, as they are ready to take the snap once again. As now, Ali dropping back the pass. He's looking around. He's going to go ahead and get sacked in the backfield. So another punt that they are going to have to do. Thankfully, Hayes College does have free timeouts, but they're going to have to use them on this drive most likely, as Sugarland State has the ball. 2-possession lead and less than 3.5 minutes left in this entire game. There's a little 5-yard carry up the right-hand side. We'll see if they take their timeouts yet, but it looks like they will try to hang on to them as they think they can force a 3 and out, but that's not gonna happen here as Sugarland State gets another 1st down. And still, interesting enough, the Indians still waiting to use their timeouts. I don't know exactly what they're waiting for. Maybe they're waiting to hit that magical 2:16 mark or something like that. As again, Hayes College still hasn't used their timeouts. Am I seeing them potentially lay down the number 8 team in the nation, giving up? I don't know, man. This is tough to watch if you're the number 8 team in the nation, as losing this game takes out any possibility of going to the college football playoff. It's now 2nd and 6. Cooper dropping back. He's looking around, goes send this thing deep, actually passing the football. It stops the clock, but it's almost complete to be fair. But still helps Hayes College out as Persig gonna go ahead and ice this thing. Go ahead and pick up the 1st down there, young man. Is now just gonna go ahead and run out the clock. Actually, they're gonna run one more play. Persig could get into the end zone here, but he's gonna be 1 yard shy. But that's gonna be the last play of the game. But that will end the game, though, as Sugarland State does pull the upset on the Hayes Indians, winning by a final score of 32-17. The Sugarland State Cowboys improving to 8-2 here in this inaugural season, whereas the Hayes Indians will take their 2nd loss of the season. Be interesting to see how this affects the top 25 polls that do come out next week, as well as what kind of ramifications this plays for the overall picture in the Big Southwest standings. But until then, though, if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor and please smash that like button, as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new, and enjoy what you see on the channel. Tomorrow night will be another ACSA premiere that features 2 top 10 teams from the Big Southwest Conference. The number 7 Southern New Mexico Cougars going on the road to play against the number 2 ranked team in the nation in the Texas Catholic Gladiators. It's going to be a great matchup, and I'll see you guys there for next time. Take care, everybody.